Did you know that the Philippines has been quietly transforming into an economic powerhouse, maintaining a jaw-dropping GDP growth rate of 6 to 7% annually over the past decade? While many of us have been focused on the economic giants of China and India, this archipelagic nation has been writing its own success story, one that's reshaping the economic landscape of Southeast Asia. From its stunning beaches to its bustling cities, the Philippines is writing a remarkable story of growth and resilience. But what's driving this economic surge? How sustainable is it? And what challenges lie ahead? In this video, we'll dive deep into the Philippines' journey to becoming Asia's fastest-growing economy, exploring the opportunities and obstacles that shape its future. Plus, stick around for a mind-blowing bonus fact about a unique Philippine export that's taking the world by storm. Before we set sail on this economic adventure, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening content about the world's most fascinating economies. Let's start by turning back the clock. Picture the Philippines of the mid-20th century, a nation heavily reliant on agriculture, with farmers and fishermen forming the backbone of the economy. Fast forward to today, and you'll find a dramatically different landscape. The country has undergone a remarkable transformation, shifting from rice fields to skyscrapers, from coconut groves to call centers. This metamorphosis didn't happen overnight. The 1980s marked a turning point with the Aquino administration introducing major economic reforms. These changes aimed to open up the economy, reduce government interference, and attract foreign investment. It was like throwing open the windows of a stuffy room, letting in fresh air and new possibilities. The 1990s saw these reforms bear fruit. Under President Ramos, the country embraced liberalization, privatization, and infrastructure development with gusto. This era laid the groundwork for the economic boom we see today, setting the stage for the Philippines to become a rising star in the global economy. Now, let's unpack the engines powering this economic juggernaut. First up, we have remittances, the money sent home by millions of overseas Filipino workers. Asia Pacific noted that remittances from Filipino migrant workers reached a record high of $40 billion, positioning the Philippines as the fourth largest recipient of remittances globally. Next, there's the booming business process outsourcing (BPO) industry. From call centers to IT services, outsourced consultants stated that the Philippines has become a global hub for outsourcing. This sector has created hundreds of thousands of jobs, transforming city skylines and youth employment prospects alike. Tourism is another ace up the Philippines' sleeve. With over 7,000 islands boasting pristine beaches, vibrant coral reefs, and unique cultural experiences, it's no wonder tourists are flocking here in droves. This influx of visitors is driving investment in infrastructure, hotels, and services, creating a ripple effect throughout the economy. The country's demographic dividend is also playing a crucial role. With a young, energetic workforce, the Philippines is reaping the benefits of a population bulge in its prime working years. This youthful energy is driving innovation, consumption, and economic growth. We can't overlook the government's ambitious Build, Build, Build program. Philippines Department of Budget and Management noted that the Duterte administration intends to spend P8 to P9 trillion pesos, or roughly $160 to $180 billion in the medium term. This infrastructure push is like giving the country an economic adrenaline shot, upgrading everything from roads and bridges to airports and seaports. The result? Enhanced connectivity, improved efficiency, and a more attractive environment for foreign investment. The Philippine government hasn't been sitting idle during this economic renaissance. They've been busy cooking up policies and reforms to keep the momentum going. Take the Ease of Doing Business Act, for instance. This game-changing law has slashed red tape, making it easier for entrepreneurs to start and run businesses. It's like clearing the track for a sprint, allowing businesses to run faster and more efficiently. Then there's the Comprehensive Tax Reform Program. This overhaul of the tax system aims to make taxes fairer, simpler, and more efficient. By lowering corporate taxes and adjusting incentives, the government is creating a more inviting playground for both local and foreign investors. And let's not forget the massive infrastructure investments. The government is pouring resources into upgrading the country's physical backbone. From expanding the metro systems to building new airports, it's like giving the economy a new set of high-performance running shoes, helping it move faster and more smoothly. But here's the million-peso question. Can these booming industries keep up the pace? Let's start with the BPO sector. As automation and AI advance, this industry faces both challenges and opportunities. The key to staying ahead? Upskilling workers and moving up the value chain to more specialized, high-value services. Tourism, while flourishing, walks a tightrope between growth and sustainability. The challenge lies in balancing economic benefits with environmental protection. The Philippines needs to embrace eco-friendly practices and sustainable tourism models to ensure its natural wonders remain drawcards for generations to come. As for remittances, they're a double-edged sword. While they provide a steady influx of foreign currency, over-reliance on them makes the economy vulnerable to global job market fluctuations. Diversifying the economy and creating more local opportunities is crucial for long-term stability. Now, let's address the elephants in the room, the challenges that could trip up this economic sprint. Political instability and corruption continue to cast long shadows, potentially deterring investors and hampering long-term planning. According to Transparency.org, Philippines has a score of 34 this year, with a change of 1 since last year, meaning it ranks 115 out of 180 countries. It's like trying to run a race on shaky ground. Not impossible, but certainly more challenging. Economic vulnerabilities, particularly the heavy reliance on remittances and exports, expose the Philippines to global economic headwinds. A sneeze in the global economy could give the Philippine economy a cold. Perhaps most pressing is the issue of inequality. Despite impressive growth numbers, poverty remains a stubborn problem. As noted by the Asian Development Bank, 18.1% of the population live below the national poverty line in 2021. Ensuring that economic gains trickle down to all segments of society is crucial for sustainable, inclusive growth. Infrastructure gaps continue to be a bottleneck, from congested roads to unreliable power supply. These issues act like speed bumps on the highway of economic progress. While the Philippines' economic engine is humming along nicely, it's wise to keep an eye on potential speed bumps ahead. A global recession could hit the country hard, potentially dampening demand for exports and reducing remittances from overseas workers. Natural disasters pose another significant threat. Located in the Pacific Ring of Fire, the Philippines is no stranger to typhoons, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. According to Statista, the Philippines was hit by 18 tropical cyclone events in 2022 alone. These events can cause immense damage, diverting resources from growth-oriented projects to disaster recovery efforts. Geopolitical tensions, particularly in the South China Sea, add another layer of uncertainty. Any disruption to maritime trade routes could have serious implications for the Philippine economy. But it's not all storm clouds on the horizon. There are plenty of sunny opportunities too. The tech sector is ripe for growth, with a young tech-savvy population poised to drive digital innovation. From fintech to e-commerce, the Philippines could become a hotbed of technological entrepreneurship. Renewable energy presents another exciting frontier. Blessed with abundant sunshine, wind, and geothermal resources, Bloomberg noted that the Philippines has the potential to become a green energy leader in Southeast Asia. Regional integration through trade agreements offers opportunities to tap into larger markets and attract more foreign investment. By strategically positioning itself with ASEAN and forging bilateral trade deals, the Philippines can expand its economic reach. Investments in education and innovation are also key to economic growth. By nurturing a skilled workforce and fostering a culture of innovation, the Philippines can move up the global value chain and compete in high-value industries. Lastly, embracing sustainable development practices could set the Philippines apart. By balancing economic growth with environmental protection and social inclusion, the country can ensure its progress is both lasting and meaningful. As we've seen, the Philippines' journey to becoming Asia's fastest-growing economy is a tale of transformation, resilience, and potential. From its humble agrarian beginnings to its current status as an economic dynamo, the country has come a long way. Yet, the road ahead is not without its twists and turns. The key to continued success lies in addressing challenges head-on while seizing the abundant opportunities on the horizon. By fostering political stability, bridging inequality gaps, investing in infrastructure, and nurturing innovative industries, the Philippines can solidify its position as an economic powerhouse. And now for that bonus fact we promised. Did you know that the Philippines is the world's largest exporter of coconuts, shipping out over 15 million tons annually? From coconut oil to coconut water, these versatile fruits are taking the world by storm, showcasing the Philippines' ability to dominate global markets in unexpected ways. Thanks for joining us on this eye-opening journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more fascinating content about the world's most incredible economies. Let us know in the comments, what aspect of the Philippines' economic growth surprised you the most? And hey, if you're curious about stretching your budget, check out our next video on the cheapest country in the world.